Also, the point number 2, I can really relate to that, Enon. I always feel like I don't make any progress at all. But my teacher, this really kind, older person who I look up to, used to say that, when you feel like you don't progress after a certain point, means you're not totally stuck. It's not like a level cap. Gimana ya? It's this probably. You're walking on this very narrow street, and there's a wall in front of you. You feel like you can't really see past that wall, right? So you feel stuck. But in actuality, like, if you keep on going and eventually you climb that wall, beyond that wall, there may be something more. You know? People say that it's the hard part of, what's it called? Honing your skills in something? But after you climb those walls, there's going to be a road like much wider, much longer. They say it's the first step. This being stuck thingy, feeling like you don't make any progress, is actually that very pivotal point where if you keep going, you can do even more. Yeah, it is very normal to be frustrated. I mean, after all, when you climb a wall and you're not climbing it right, eventually you might, scrape your knees, fall down that wall. It's going to be painful. Even if you're doing it the right way, sometimes, your body cannot keep up. So you climb that wall in the right way, but then maybe you can't do the pull-up to pull all your body up. So you fell down. Doesn't mean you're not progressing. Finding out that littlest thing, the smallest thing about how to climb that wall is already a progress in and of itself. And the most important thing is to not forget to look back. Sometimes we are so focused on what's in front of us, the wall, we forgot how far we've actually walked. Don't call you being stuck as not progressing. You've been progressing all this time. What if you're just, taking a little rest stop? A little stop for a rest, a picnic. Take it slow though. Sometimes it is a very good thing to be very motivated to progress all the time. But you're human. It's okay to be stuck on some things sometimes. Take it slow. Eventually, when you progress, you're gonna look back and you feel like, yeah, I've actually been past that. And I made it. Eventually. I'm really sure. Take it slow, but don't stop. Yep. I don't feel like I need to say that don't stop, because I know you won't stop, Anon. My advice, besides taking things slow, keep yourself happy. Don't force yourself too much, because if you do, instead of, if you're just climbing that wall all the time, not taking breaks, instead of, mustering enough energy and the vision to actually climb the wall, you'll end up falling thousands of times and just getting hospitalized. Because the first time maybe you fell, but you didn't rest. scraped your knee and it was painful. So the second time you climbed the wall without resting, your legs couldn't hold out. So you fell again with even more pain than before and more pain, and the pain accumulates in your body. But you kept on climbing those walls. You'll get hospitalized, dude. When you feel like you're tired, you scrape those knee, you get it treated. So you'd have your full self, full energy to actually tackle that thing you want to tackle. Yeah. Don't feel guilty about taking a rest. You don't have to be the best or doing so much things all the time. Resting is part of life. It's part of. It's kind of like a war, knowing when to retreat. It's also a victory in itself. Yes, and I should apply that advice to myself sometimes. Thank you, people, for reminding me. Sometimes I say things to people that I forget to say to myself. But yeah, progress. Slowly. I'm still learning too. We're all learning together. Yeah. Oh, it's over.